Ben will be down there shortly, and then I'll be there to pick you guys up by the road. You ready? Hustle back. Step under it if you need to. A little bit of brake pressure. Lean and run it out. A little bit of right brake. Nice job, Ben. You're in your harness, so you're set to go. If you can hear me, kick your legs. Cool. Just making sure the radio's working. You can look left and start your left turn. You can pull a little more. A little bit more. Get that wing going around. Good job. Yep. Now just fly that way for a second. Look at the trees, look at the circle, look at which way you're going to be going. You can start your turn to the right. Alright, so now you're assessing. You're a little bit high still, so if you want to do a brief right turn then left turn, that's okay. You can lose some height that way. A little bit to the right. Head that way for a second. And then you can look left and turn back to the left. And pick a target. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a spot on the grass, it could be Joe. But try to look at a focus point and notice your drift so you can cancel your drift. And I think you want to be going more to the right to be into the wind. There you go. And when you're ready, you can get out of your harness, put your feet down. Start to flare. Nice. Turn around, drop it, you're good. Great. Lean and run. A little bit of left brake. Good. Okay, get in your harness. When you're ready, you can let go of the brakes. Let go of the brakes when you're ready. You can look left and lean left. Lean left as hard as you can. Cross your leg over. There you go. Wing is turning just fine. Now stop your lean. Grab the brakes again. Fly that way for a second. Okay, now I want you to look right and lean right without the brakes. You can let go if you want. Just lean to the right. Perfect. Now smoothly stop your lean. There you go. Okay, so now get on the brakes and try to look at the circle and fly straight towards it. If it looks like you're going to go past it, you can add a little brake, but I think you're basically right on, so you might want to use no brake. Keep aiming right at the circle. Get out of your harness when you're ready. Feet dangling down. You can start slowing down a little bit. Okay, you're going to go past it, that's okay. And then as you come down, flare just like you know how to. Nice and smooth. Perfect. Yeah, now go ahead and walk towards the wing as you pull the brake and it'll come right down. Nice. Great job, Joe. Good flight. Great. A little bit of left brake. Yeah, now run it out. Nice job, Ben. When you're situated, let go of the brakes, look left and lean left. Just hold that. Perfect. The wing will build energy and start to come around. Good. Now you're flying almost downwind, so now you can look right. Start turning right. Hold that weight shift. It'll come around. Nice. You got a gust of wind which popped you up, so look at me. Look at me at the hill. You're just as high as me, in fact a little bit higher. So you got some altitude to use. So go ahead and turn right with the brakes or weight shift and come back to me gently. That's enough. Now we're just going to go back and forth here until you burn off some of that height. Wee-haw! Okay, go ahead and start back to the left. Away from the hill always. You're still higher than me, so keep going back and forth. Go ahead and fly across the hill again the same way. Looks like you're going to be up there for a little while. Okay, you're higher now than you were before, so back to the right. Now, just for practice sake, let's say we wanted to get down. You'd fly away from the hill, just like you are towards the trees. You're starting to descend. Keep going that way towards the trees a little more. Look back at me, look at the hill, see how your height's changing. So now you're not in as much lifty air. Cool. Go ahead and come back to the right. We don't want to get too far towards the trees. You're fine, but practice some turns. You can weight shift or brake or both. Just nice and gentle like you are. Okay, well you got the weight shift and brake training now. Let's try one-handed steering. Put the brakes in one hand, doesn't matter which, and turn left away from the hill, towards the road, towards the landing zone. Pull the brakes to the right, yeah. You got it. Try to turn all the way 180. And now back the other way to the right. Push the brakes the other way. Nice and smooth, not too quickly. Yep, go ahead and start the turn now. It's hard to turn that way, so you have to lean and push really hard with your arm because it's across your body, but you got it. Alright. Good job. So you can go ahead and put your brakes back in each hand. Now we're going to start setting up on the circle. You're still a little high, so come towards me to the hill a little bit. Good. Now turn back the other way. Nice and smooth. As we get lower, we don't want our turns to be too sharp, but you're doing fine. Turn all the way back to the left, towards the hang glider on the ground. Yep, and then back to the right. Okay, so start looking at the circle. You're still a little high, so I would do a little bit to the right and back to the left, a little bit of an S turn, just gently. That's good. And then back to the left, aim towards the circle. And start focusing on your drift and the center of the circle. Get your feet down so you're ready to land. And if you need to penetrate, you gotta put your hands up, but you're getting close to flaring, so go ahead and smoothly start to apply the brakes. You can hold a little brake to go a little farther. Try to stretch the glide. There you go, nice job. I'll see you guys on the road. Good. A little bit of left brake. Good job. Get in, get comfortable. Okay, you're flying great. Now I want you to look up and grab the D risers. Make certain you have the Ds. Yep. If it's too high to reach, you can grab them lower, but if you can reach the silver points, that's good. Look left and gently pull the left D riser. Yeah, so you can see you can turn just fine without the brakes. That's a good heading. Start looking at the circle, don't turn yet. Okay, start turning now actually. Lean, use some weight shift, add that D riser, you can pull a little bit more. That's good. And just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the D risers in your hands. Make sure that you're careful not to yank them when you get out of your harness too much. You don't want to stall the wing or slow it down too much. But when you're ready, you can get out of your harness. Now try to note your drift, cancel any drifting motion to the side. I think you're okay. Get out of your harness and then, just like the brakes, just flare with the Ds when you're ready. Good, lock the Ds down, turn to the wing and run towards it. Just run, just pretend, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's exactly what you'd do if the wind was too high to land with the brakes and you'd get drug on the ground. It wasn't too high in this case, but that's a simulation, so good job. Good, walk towards it. D's, D's. Now lean, lean, a little bit of right brake, and just lean and run. You got it. Hands up. Great job, Joe. Great job. Can you hear me? Kick your feet if you can hear me. Cool. Okay, so I want you to put the brakes in one hand, say your right hand. Yep. Now look left and turn left. Look left and turn left. Push the brakes the other way. Push the brakes to the right. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now I want you to look right and turn right. Pull the brakes to the left like you got it. Look right, clear your turn. Yeah, so you're turning one-handed. If you need to take a drink or take a picture, that's what you can do. Cool. Turn to the right a little more. Pull the brakes to your left so you turn right. Nice. Nice and high. You can look back at me and see how high you are. Okay, now go ahead and take the brakes in each hand. Okay, pull the brakes, pull the brakes, pull the brakes. Let them up. Let the brakes up. Okay, hold the brakes a little. Good. Okay, you're fine, Joe. I want you to hold a little brake pressure. Hold a little brake pressure. Lean left. Turn left. Alright, that probably got your heart going. Go ahead and lean left and turn left. You're doing fine. Just keep a little brake pressure on. Okay. Hold some right brake, right brake, right brake, right brake. Lean right. Lean right. Right brake. Good. You got it. Okay. You're doing fine. Hold a little brake pressure. Hold a little more. I want you to slow the wing down a little bit. Hold some more brake pressure. I want you to slow the wing down a little more. Good. You're just going to land straight ahead. A little bit of left brake. Cancel your drift. Flare really hard if you get close to the ground. Flare hard. Yeah, good job, buddy. Okay. Turn around, bring the wing down. Walk towards it. Great. Yeah, 1 second. Alright, Joe, that was a really scary flight for you, I bet. You got a lot of turbulence, and you did exactly the right thing. We'll talk about that when we get down. But good job. I know your heart's probably racing. You did fine, and we'll talk on the ground. Good job, buddy. You can just walk straight to the road, and I'll meet you there.